You never know what people's stories are either. People that you've been around all the time, you know. No, and the common thing that I had so many elderly people say to me was, it's just not natural to bury a child. Agronomy is basically the study of crop production. The agronomist looks at the whole picture on how all the ecosystems work together. Where I live at here in North Dakota, you know, we haven't settled this land for that long. You know, some of our forefathers came here only 100 years ago, 125 years ago, tops. And when they came, they brought remnants of their homeland with them. You know, they brought the seeds, and so the seeds were their hope. And with that then becomes stories. I think the reason why it's important to carry the story because it carries our tradition, it carries our heritage, it carries our past with us. So it's a mechanism to carry our history too. The wheat variety was something that was discovered up in a field, I think it was around Hannah, North Dakota, by a plant breeder. And when he was walking through the fields one time, he noticed in a field that was pretty much all wiped out some plants that were very healthy. And he harvested those plants and worked with them for a number of years doing that and stuff. So he gifted the variety to the farmers. It's called FBC Dylan. FBC standing for the Farm Breeding Club. Dylan standing for Dylan Zwinger, named after my son. And then maybe it's just another way, too of just hearing his name. Because as parents, we like that. He was 14 years old, yep, when he died, yep. You know, suicide's it's the silent thing that no one likes to talk about, but it's a lot more common than one realizes. I guess that's a day that, you know, we haven't really talked a lot about, you know, but it's a day you don't forget. It was definitely, you know, definitely something. I think the farm became all the more important to me. The thing that's kept me occupied and given me something to do and kept me focused was this. This was it. I could say this almost saved my life. I don't know. Yeah, I always hate to hear this too because everybody says, but it does get better. But it never goes away. Time definitely heals. I think you grow. I think the biggest thing is you learn to accept, and that's what growing is. You let off by saying, you know, the whys. Well, that's the biggest part right there. You got to get over all those because it doesn't change anything. And so that's what the acceptance part is about. But I do believe we also go through certain situations to learn so that we can help others. There was no doubt about it. He was really a caring person, and he cared even for a young man about the environment and the world and how we were doing things and how we were treating people, and I think all that stuff bothered him at times, you know. And he cared about people and about the creation and his creator.
And we're back. I thought I'd just get some pictures of the farm here. There's usually some fawns around here. There's two little baby fawns that hang out around here. Way up there. Carved my name up in one of those high branches up there. There's Dad sitting there doing who knows what. See, here's an old piano. You can play it all you want. Sadie sure likes it here. See you later.
Plants have this genetic code in them, and it can lay there for thousands of years for the right expression to happen, and then it'll express itself as a defense mechanism or a way of adaptation. If we're looking for that in our seeds, we better be looking for that in ourselves too. And so I think that's what it all comes down to, that same thing. And I think as humans, we don't know how resilient we are, and sometimes until given certain situations.